Are you ready to go to Utah, kitty?
Let's go to Utah. You've never been out of the state. You're about 10 hours away.
It's a long drive.
10 and a half hours from here.
Find
Straight
somewhere,
through Nevada.
We'll find somewhere cool to camp at tonight, hopefully, catch sunset, and probably eat more chicken tortilla soup.
We're driving on the 50 through Nevada, which is considered the loneliest road in the state. So trip.
Ready, Moose?
Road trip.
Okay.
She's ready. Moose in the wild.
Here we go. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Go ahead. Come on. Moose. Oh, baby. What are you doing? And just like that, we're on the road. With muddy buddies and a liquid death in hand, we were in search of warmer temperatures, red rocks, and wide open spaces. We had a long drive ahead of us, but as per usual, we didn't plan much. We knew we wanted to get to Capitol Reef National Park at some point, but the in-between wasn't planned. And that's usually when the best things happen, like this sunset. The best sunsets are either in a grocery store parking lot, or in our case, while we're driving in the middle of nowhere and miss our turn to exit just as the sun dipped below the horizon. Luckily, we caught the afterglow, and wow, this solidified our decision to head towards the desert. I hate that noise. I feel like I could hear it last night when I was asleep. We woke up the next morning somewhere in Nevada. We were greeted with pink skies, and we had one thing on our mind. Coffee. Our coffee of choice each morning is some sort of local bean brewed in our trusty French press. We've thought about switching up our brewing process over the years, but I always come back to the French press, although Casey would definitely prefer a pour over. Why don't we try some sun time? As you can see, Moose is still getting used to the whole outside thing. We are taking it one day at a time, although she definitely prefers her igloo.
Super sick out here.
Did you get some cool photos?
Yeah, I got a bunch of cool photos.
After another long day of driving, we found ourselves somewhere in Utah. After doing some back and forth research on iOverlander, we concluded that this would be the best spot for us to camp tonight. A random dirt road up above a town we've never heard of. The sunset was magic and the air was crisp. It was a perfect spot to rest for the night. So we filled up water, we dumped our tanks, we did laundry, we got groceries, and now we're ready to be in the middle of nowhere for a couple days. We've been driving for the past 2 days, it feels like. I'm pretty sure it's been 2 days.
It's been 2 days. Today's the 3rd.
Today's the third day driving.
Since we left Tahoe.
And we're ready to not drive and actually get some work done, to explore, to move our bodies, and to just not sit in the car. So we're gonna go out to the middle of nowhere. Hopefully there won't be too many people out there, and sick views, and probably catch a really cool sunset.
Yeah.
Let's go! And we're on dirt.
Wow.
Okay, next tier. Over our past few months on the road, we've taken our rig onto loads of dirt roads, but none quite like this one.
Desert season, maybe.
This one was roughly 34 miles out and back, with washes, sand, and no service. We knew our truck could make it, but the main concern here was the camper. If you've seen this thing in real life, you know she's pretty large, and could probably fit the truck a little better. But lo and behold, she made it with 0 issues. This road was definitely the worst washboard we've encountered yet, and maybe because it was almost 17 miles straight of it.
It's freaking windy out there, dude.
Like Casey said, it was real windy out there. If you stood outside for more than a few seconds, you could feel the sand crunch between your teeth. Finally, we made it to Cathedral Valley, where the iconic rock formations, the Temple of the Sun, and the Temple of the Moon stand in the middle of the desert.
Sick.
These rock formations are so striking and captivating that it's hard to not take hundreds of photos. Moose. We found camp just outside of the national park and were walking distance to the Temple of the Sun and the Temple of the Moon. Although it was very cold and very windy, we went out for a sunset walk to try to catch a glimpse of golden hour. We are definitely going to be waking up for sunrise because I think this place at sunrise is going to be where it really shines, because the light is going to hit all these mountains and it's going to be gorgeous. So we'll be up early. Luckily sunrise is at 7:45, which is really late for a sunrise, so it should be easy. Have some coffee and then go for a nice walk. Hold on, I'm getting a video of it. And dope.
Insane. So cool.
It took every ounce of me to get out of bed, but I saw the pink clouds and knew it was gonna be good. Look at those pink clouds. Oh my gosh, it's gonna get good. It's quite cold out here. I would say it's like 20s, maybe 30s, but I think it's time for me to get a new puffer jacket because the one I have isn't cutting it. I'm cold. There's Casey, all the way over there.
Hey. Hi.
She doesn't want to go in the car.
Hi.
After a lovely and rejuvenating 48 hours, we headed back out that same washboard road.
Dang. This washboard is so gnarly.
The desert has always had a special place in our hearts. Being able to spend time out here with pretty much no one else around is really, really special. Utah is where Casey and I took our first trip together, and it will certainly be a place we always come back to. There's just so much to explore out here, and sometimes it can be overwhelming.
Alright, we are just hitting. We just hit 64,000 miles. 64,000 miles. In the last video we posted from Tahoe, we just hit 63,000 miles, and I was all like, 1,000 miles later, where's that gonna take us? And it took us to Utah. Utah! Today is our 4-year anniversary. 4 years ago, I asked her to be my girlfriend on a beach in Oceanside.
I said yes.
She said yes. And now we're in Utah, and we just hit 64,000 miles. So, once again, here's to another 1,000. I have no clue where it's gonna take us, but it's gonna be fun. As long as I'm by your side.
Our first few days back in Utah were nothing short of epic. Make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for more Utah adventures. Slot canyons, caves, friends, and more. Over and out, Far Out Stoke.